Away, what a start for Kiyomi McMiller, the freshman, as she knocks down the three right away.
Mentioned her in the pregame, she's made an instant impact as a freshman, the 5-star, number 22 overall.
Tess Myers, she's going to put a long two, misses everything. Fought for on the baseline, and it was Leitzinger who got a touch on it. It will be Rutgers basketball. Kiyomi McMiller, she's a player. Both coaches for both teams have described her the same way as a dynamic guard. I'm seeing that right away with that triple to start things off.
Yeah, and 6 straight games for her in double figures, looking for that 7th here today in her first ever collegiate conference game.
In the meetings with associate head coach Margaret McKeon for Wisconsin, talked about how they want to get that ball down low, force Rutgers to guard. Here's a jumper by Thompson, no good, and the rebound for Williams. She leads the Big Ten in rebounds per game with 12. Now Ronnie Porter. Directing traffic, gives it to Williams. Handoff start of the year. It's Adams. Leading scorer on this team gives to McMiller. Off the screen. McMiller, Adams, open look for three. That one, a long rebound, controlled by Natalie Leitzinger. And now Wisconsin coming another way with Porter. Myers, inside for Williams. Williams was doubled, lost the handle for a second, got it back. Leitzinger open for three. Myers has some changes for Rutgers. Coming in is Zakara Perkins, as well as Maya Petticord.
Yeah, not a terrible play there from Roddy Porter, trying to push the pace. Just put Tess Myers in a tough spot there near the baseline.
McMiller controlling the ball for Rutgers. Hands off to Perkins. That one's intercepted, taken by Porter. She's got a clear path to the basket and gets the two, and Wisconsin,
after her 0 for 3 start, the leading scorer for the Scarlet Knights finally gets on the board. She's averaging just over 19 points a game so far this season.
She's also gone for 30 points twice this season, including a career high against NGIT with 36. Here's Leitzinger. Inside for McRae. She's got it swatted by Perkins, got the rebound and got the basket. The second effort by Carter McRae paying off.
It's one thing about Tane.
Here's Douglas on the other end. She can't get the rebound. Here's McMiller at the free throw line. That one no good, and a rebound for Tess Myers. End-to-end stuff here in Madison. It's been a quick first quarter. Already down under 3 minutes.
Both these teams like to push the pace, and Kiyomi McMiller, after hitting that three-pointer on the first possession of the game, is now 1 for 4.
Porter lobs inside. Carter McRae. She has 8.
Prior to today's game, we caught up with both coaching staffs to find out what they needed.
The fake, the two is no good, and the rebound to Cornwell. Lisa Thompson back on for Rutgers. Petticord. Into the corner, Lacey. Now Perkins on the drive. Kick out Petticord. The three. No good. Rebound Cornwell. She can't get the two. Lacey, another rebound for Rutgers. Second chance opportunity. That three from Perkins, again no good. And then a foul going against the fake. The two is no good, and the rebound to Cornwell. Lisa Thompson back on for Rutgers. Petticord. Into the corner, Lacey. Now Perkins on the drive. Kick out Petticord. The three. No good. Rebound Cornwell. She can't get the two. Lacey, another rebound for Rutgers. Second chance opportunity. That three from Perkins, again no good. And then a foul going against her.
And she's been stifled so far, just 1 for 3. It's been Carter McRae doing much of the load in the paint.
It's really the reason they wanted to bring in a player like Carter McRae, take off that load for Sarah Williams in the paint. And a turnover by Deonis Jimenez, giving the ball back to Rutgers.
Yeah, easy call right there, right in front of us. Carter carried it, was in a little bit of a miscommunication there with Ronnie Porter. Didn't know if she was going to pass it to her or hold on to it herself. I think the passing lane got closed up. The Badgers couldn't really develop anything much after that, leading to that Ronnie Porter turnover. Maybe those two misses in the first quarter lost her confidence, but she's got to keep shooting.
Leitzinger got it to Williams. Hands off to Cron. Working off that screen. Now Myers. One of the two transfers for this Wisconsin team. Here's the other one, McCray. Cross-court pass to Cron. Inside for Williams. Shot clock at 1, and Williams gets the 2. Cron in the corner. Her three-pointer no good. And again, Rutgers with the rebound.
Rutgers forcing those jump shots from Wisconsin right now. Not letting them work the paint.
It's a 2 from Thompson. Rebound Cornwell, who's fouled and will go to the line.
Rutgers clawing back here in this second quarter. Now only down 19-18. It was 17-11 at the end of that first quarter, and they've really found their offensive pace here. And
working into the corner with Leitzinger and a whistle. And a foul, I believe, against Rutgers. And it will be, so we'll stay with Wisconsin.
Wisconsin only 2 points here in about the first 3 and change minutes in the second quarter. They need to settle things down. They're playing to Rutgers' fast pace on the defensive end right now. They got to take matters into their own hands.
Sets and scores. Able to get Sarah Williams to jump and able to get the 2 to tie the game.
She moves at such a fast pace. She's so nifty. Those moves are so quick, catching the defenders off guard for Wisconsin.
Williams outside for Douglas. Now Myers. Back over to Porter. Here's Williams. Kick out Porter. Her three-pointer. That one's good. Ronnie Porter from 3.
They'll be looking to make their impact on this team as they continue the rest of the season. Carter?
Thanks, Chrissy. And, of course, these transfers, along with all the young players coming in, adding a new dimension to this Wisconsin team. And we can see that, RJ, with how they've started this season, the best, as we've already mentioned, under Coach Mosley.
Yeah, so much depth on this team. They have 5 players that are averaging 8 or more points per game. There were only 2 players last year that reached that mark, and there's also 9 players that are averaging to lead to turnovers, as they just did.
Zakara Perkins. Hands off to Petticord. Inside for Adams, working against Douglas. Now double. Destiny Adams, it doesn't matter. She gets 2 more. She's got a game-high 10.
And the 2-minute and 20-second scoring drought for Rutgers and 0 for 4 field goal drought. Destiny Adams, once again, leading this team in scoring.
Douglas had it stripped away. Able to bring another level to this Rutgers offense and complement Destiny Adams in a big way. A 1-point game here at the Kohl Center. Under a minute and a half to go in this first half. Wisconsin leading 27-26. Here's Porter. Gives it to McCray. Faked the 3. Hasn't shot a single 3 all season. Got Porter. Give it to Cron. Shot clock at 1. Cron has to go. Got it. And
yeah, since Destiny Adams, who was the one who got fouled, wasn't able to shoot the free throws, Coach Mosley got to pick any player on the floor to shoot the free throws from Rutgers. Chose China Cornwell and chose wisely as she missed them both.
Made the first 2 on the first try. Misses both. That time at the line. Less than a minute to go in this first half. The first half that has flown by. Here's a Williams 2-pointer, no good. Cornwell with an of the first half here in Madison. It's been a close one. It's been rolling the ball. It's Ronnie Porter.
Yeah, very good sign to see Destiny Adams back on the floor. It looks like she couldn't put any weight on that ankle when she was hopping off after getting injured. So a very, very good sign to see her back out there.
She's going to have her hands full with Carter McRae. Badgers go right to McRae. Trying to get around Adams. Got the rebound back, kicks out to Porter. 5 on the shot clock, inside for Williams. She's doubled, fades. Initially like she got a big block, but instead Wisconsin will keep the ball.
I think she got all ball with her hand, but I think she bumped Natalie Leitzinger here, as we'll see it on the replay.
A great pass by Ronnie Porter, or excuse me, Carter McRae. And then the foul in Wisconsin. Off the inbound, Tess Myers putting in the 2. And their lead is back up to 3.
Tess Myers
has 10 on the day. And a timeout taken by Rutgers.
Carter McRae, contrary to the start of the season, she's done a much better job being controlled in the paint, using her body. And that has really showed off. It's why her scoring has been trending upwards in the last couple weeks or so, and she puts the Badgers up by 5 here.
10 points, 5 rebounds for Carter McRae today. As we'll step aside for a second, Wisconsin 36, Rutgers 31 here on Big Ten Plus.
Away from the New Brunswick campus, and the team was excited to have her back, not only for her impact on the court, but off the court as well. When we talked to assistant coach Janine Wazalewski, she said that Adams has done a really great job as a teammate and a player, but has also made incredible impact on the campus and community as well, especially when it comes to recruiting. Now for Adams this year, she said she's playing with a lot more confidence, pace, and patience, so expect her to continue making that impact on.
Match on the fast break with Adams and Porter. Adams just got around Porter. Porter wasn't going to try to draw a foul or anything on that one. Adams just botched the layup, and tie-up's going to lead to Wisconsin basketball.
Porter trying to break through the press, finds Leitzinger. Falls down, and that one is taken by Rutgers. Another jump ball, and the possession arrow in favor of the Scarlet Knights. So another turnover by Wisconsin.
Yeah, sloppy start for both teams a little bit in the turnover.
He's headed to the line, chance for a 3-point play.
Surrounded by Scarlet Knights there in the paint, but just lob it up to her. And she can go over everybody and put that one in, as she did right there. Maybe that's the boost she needed to get going in the offensive stat category here in this game. At the same time, she does have 10 points and 9 rebounds. But she's looking to get closer to that average of 17.3 points per game.
Another double figures performance for Sarah Williams. Misses, expanding her game, adding that playmaking aspect. And as just a junior, she's still has so much time to develop for this Wisconsin team. She's been such a strong player for Coach Marissa Mosley, who has a long history of working with very talented and icons in the women's basketball game with her time at UConn as coach players like Maya Moore, Brianna Stewart, and Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, and Sarah Williams is up there with the best she's coached even with theirs this season, as Zakara Perkins heading to the free throw line.
First free throw good from Perkins, averaging just over 5 points a game for the freshman. This is the second, and there is that 10th rebound for Sarah Williams. Another double-double, the 28th of her career. Now Ronnie has 12.
Yeah, and they're well on pace to keep McMiller at her average so far tonight, but she can go off in a hurry. She's so quick with the basketball.
She's gone for 30 points twice this season. That one no good from Destiny Adams. A rebound for Ronnie Porter. Leitzinger up ahead. Down low for Williams, and she's fouled by Adams. Sarah Williams coming alive in this third quarter and causing problems inside for the Scarlet Knights. She's going to go to the line and got it and was fouled. A big collision there. She lost a shoe. It's going against JoJo Lacey. That's her 4th foul.
Yeah, and speaking of JoJo Lacey, that's going to be someone that Rutgers really wants to get going here in the second half. She's averaging 8.4 points a game coming into this game, and she's been held at 0 so far tonight, 0 for 3 from the field, and she's coming off a game where she had a double-double against Georgia. Going to be right up there around the face, and Incidental contact, but definitely a foul, as I think the refs are now going to review it for a possible flagrant. I don't think there was really any bad intent, though, on that one.
Definitely an unfortunate position to be in for Dianis Jimenez, 5'8", guarding a 6'3" center. Didn't look too intentional. We'll have the referee come over. And the call does stand. Jimenez over to Hallie Douglas, back to Jimenez. They get it inside for Williams, who adds 2 more to her total. Leads all players with 16.
10 points now in this third quarter for Sarah Williams, and that was about the easiest 2 she's had all game.
JoJo Lacey over to McMiller on the drive. The 2 got it to go over the outstretched arm. Allen will roll off the rim, go out of play, and go the way of the Badgers.
Rutgers needs points right now, and they need points bad with just under 9 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter, down 9. Would have liked to see Lisa Thompson just take that 3-point shot in transition instead of resetting inside the 3-point line and taking a 2-point jump shot.
Sarah Williams. Porter puts up the 3. Northern Kentucky. China Cornwell inside. Gets 2 for the Scarlet Knights.
Beautiful pass there from JoJo Lacey to set that up wide open. Backdoor for China Cornwell.
Ronnie Porter against Thompson. Screen by McCray. Porter into the corner. Lily Cron from 3. And that one off the back iron.
Wisconsin they've had 3 good looks at 3-pointers in this fourth quarter so far, trying to
Back here in the Kohl Center, Wisconsin with a 7-point lead over Rutgers here in the fourth quarter as we take a look at the upcoming schedules for both these.
Not too long ago as well, earlier in her career, now in her 3rd season with Rutgers. Created a wide open lane for JoJo Lacey for the most part. Wisconsin had to foul her before she could get right to the bucket for an easy 2.
Now 4 fouls on Carter McCray. She'll go to the bench. Hallie Douglas in for the Badgers along with Ronnie Porter. And Lacey shooting 2 with a chance to make it a 5-point difference. Hits the first.
JoJo Lacey, not the best free throw shooter, just shooting.
Jump ball and the possession arrow in favor of Rutgers, so they'll get possession again. And it's JoJo Lacey who was fighting for that rebound and able to claim it. A big play by a veteran player who just in her first season with Rutgers as a transfer, but she is a grad student. She knows what it takes at this level. After spending time with Boston College, so Mosley not too happy with that call. She'll get an explanation.
Grabbing that offensive rebound.
So Williams will go to the line. And Carter McCray comes back in to replace Hallie Douglas. It was a big third quarter for Wisconsin. They outscored Rutgers by 10, but the Scarlet Knights now outscoring Wisconsin by 10 so far in this fourth. Now Sarah Williams hitting that first free throw. 17-point performance now for
JoJo Lacey. That aggressive defense Rutgers has been playing all afternoon comes in for the steal. And then Tess Myers has to foul.
So the referees will take a look at this one.
Under
review to look for an intentional foul. 57-56 here in the Kohl Center. 4:41 remaining in this game. 3-pointer, no good, but the rebound with Carter McCray. Tess Myers now, her 3-pointer, that one's off as well. Wisconsin was going for the kill, couldn't find it. Now Destiny Adams the other way. She's fouled and will go to the line.
When we talked to the Rutgers coaches, they said Destiny Adams likes to get those plays in transition. It's why she has such good numbers this year, is when they push the pace, she's up there already under the bay. Yeah, and there's just no flow right now on offense for Wisconsin. They're kind of stagnant. They're standing still, waiting for the ball to come to them. There's no plays being run really as they were in the third quarter, and that's why they're 0 for the last 5. They have no field goals made in the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds, and this was a game at the end of the third quarter it seemed like Wisconsin was running away with, and all of a sudden Rutgers regrouped in that fourth quarter time, in that timeout heading into the fourth quarter, and have come out flying here in this final frame, and it's maybe part.
2 big shots, a chance to put Wisconsin back on top. Misses the first. Now a chance to tie it with the second. Ronnie Porter has not scored in this second half. Until now, she has 8 on the day, and we're tied at 58. 2:36 remaining in this fourth quarter. A game that could ease by 1. Trying to hand Wisconsin their first loss at the Kohl Center all season. It's McMiller out to Thompson. On the drive, the fake. Off glass, no good. Rebound fought for and taken by Cornwell. Kicks out to McMiller. Second chance for Rutgers. McMiller, the 2 is good. It's a 3-point lead for the Scarlet Knights.
That's what happens when you don't have Carter McCray out there. The rebounds get easier for.
That exists in both of these two teams. Of course, Coqueluche Washington had a lot of success in her previous head coaching job with Penn State, won 3 straight Big Ten titles, was named Big Ten Coach of the Year 3 years in a row as well. Now trying to bring a Rutgers team which has not been quite as strong in recent years back to their former glory. Take a look at Sarah Williams, another double-double for her, 20 points and 13 rebounds. Do they put the ball in her hands once again? McMiller down low, the reverse layup is good and ties the game at 64. The freshman in the clutch with a big basket. She has 20 on the day, and we are tied once again.
Yeah, I said she's going to have the ball, taking it up the floor, so if she sees something she liked, she was just going to take it herself before giving it to Destiny Adams, and that's what she did, creating space in a beautiful...